Good afternoon, my name is Tricia Engelking, and I would like to offer you today a yogic hand posture called Mahashirsha Mudra that has helped some people resolve migraines, headaches, TMJ, and neck, shoulder stress. Again, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose or treat any condition, so please see a doctor if that's what you need. But some people have felt relief using this mudra. My reference for this is Joseph and Lillian LePage's Mudras for Healing and Transformation, which I think is a phenomenal book if you're interested. So now we're going to play with finger positioning in this mudra, simply by taking your hands and joining your ring fingers, your right ring finger to your right palm, your left ring finger to your left palm, and then you're going to join your right pointer and your right middle finger to your thumb, and then your left pointer and your left middle finger to your thumb. Extend out through your pinky fingers and just take an inhalation and an exhalation. And then slowly drop your hands down to your lap. I'm going to leave mine up just so that you can see the fingers, but you want your hands on your lap, palms up. And as you breathe, slowly release your hands, and then bring your hands back into the mudra with the ring fingers at the palms, the pointer and the middle fingers at your thumbs. And I'd like you to notice subtle differences in the way you feel, maybe an emotional state, maybe a lightness. Just simply open the palms and then bring yourself back into your mudra. And this is similar to on a cloudy day when your eyes are closed. And then you start to notice that the clouds separate just a little bit and you feel a little bit of sunshine, but it's very subtle. That is exactly how the shift happens when you're playing with mudra. It's a very subtle, small shift. And the more often that you put your hands in the position of the mudra, the more often that you will find the change. From what I understand, life presents us with stress. And when we don't have stress, we generally have full deep breathing in our bellies, in our lungs, all the way through the torsos of our body. When we have stress, that breath moves all the way up into the shoulders and gets congested in that shoulder, throat, jaw, head area, and that creates a pressure. What this mudra does is it relieves that pressure by drawing that energy back down into a nice full breath. When we inhale in this mudra, the inhalation is a cooling breath that cools the energy in your body. The exhalation releases the tense, stagnant energy, providing you with a sense of freedom, with a sense of softening. And any energy that you maybe are not needing anymore, it releases it out into the environment. And I've heard Ram Dass say before, well, that's free energy and it's good for whoever else needs it. Enjoy it and let it pass through you. So when it's time to release that energy, it's time to release it. So why don't you close your eyes, or I invite you to if you are interested, and I invite you just to subtly notice any changes. Again, if you're not feeling anything, open and close your hands very, very slowly. Everything is important. Anything is important that you're feeling. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, I have a headache or TMJ and I'm not feeling the softening now, soften yourself to the possibility. It might take just a little while, not necessarily a week, but it might even take you just a minute or 2 minutes. Take some slow, deep breaths and try not to judge what is happening, but release to the potential of what can happen, to the ability that this can soften for you. Breathe and soften. Breathe and soften. Allow that tension in your body to release if this is the time for that. Some mudras, they're evident right away. Some of them, they just take a while, especially if some of those conditions have been present for a while. Notice if it feels like when you inhale or you exhale that either the movement of the inhalation is stronger or the movement of the exhalation is stronger. And I'm inviting you not to judge it. I just want you to notice it, because one of them is more present generally than the other. Notice if there are any places in your body that feel more open than they did before you started. Notice the position of your feet. If they're flat on the floor, that's great. If they're not, if you can get them flat on the floor or on a stool, that would really help. Soften anxiety, soften worry, soften your thoughts. Give yourself just a moment to recharge. Giving ourselves the permission to release and to soften into lightness and into your true inner being, that place where you're balanced. You deserve this. So I am going to say goodbye. Feel free to hold this mudra, to enjoy it for as long as you want. And I honor that place in you where you feel connected to God in the presence of God's love, and I feel connected to God in the presence of God's love. And that means Namaste.